It is okay. Life goes on. I just need for you to sign for me right here. I need your signature and your initials saying that you got your results. Right here, please.
Are you sure? Can you check it again?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Booker. I guess I can take some more blood from you, okay? But just so you know, these test results do not lie, okay? Take your jacket off. And which one of these arms have the best vein in
Did
it?
she just call you Mr. Booker? Did you just call him Mr. Booker?
She definitely called me Mr. Booker.
She has a name. Her name is Nurse Pam, okay? Say it with me. Nurse Pam. Okay? And yes, I said Mr. Booker. I know how to pronounce Booker. Stop acting like I don't know how to say Booker, Mr. Booker.
Okay, what I'm saying is that that's not my last name, Miss Ma'am.
Your name ain't Booker?
No.
You're not Eric Booker?
No, I'm Corey. Corey Thomas. Ghetto ass hustler.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Ed Wesley from AConnectionTV.com and A-Connection TV here on YouTube, the two places on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And I wanted to do this vlog video to give you guys an update as to what is currently going on in my world, in my life. I've been doing YouTube for a long time, and a lot of you have been having questions and asking about me and whatnot. And a lot of you don't follow me on social media, Instagram and Twitter, A-Connection TV. And a lot of you have questions about my new endeavors, AConnectionTV.com, and what I'm doing with my life. Okay? So I think I'm gonna title this vlog video, It's Hard. I think that sounds about right. It's hard. Hello. Again, my name is Wesley, and I have been doing YouTube since 2004, 2005. I've done every video under the sun, every video known to man, skits, music videos, created my own album on YouTube. I've had characters that I've created on YouTube, Twan Rose and Mona Samone. Mona Samone is the first black female impersonated character by a gay dude on YouTube. One of the first black gay tubers, if you will. Had a 10 person cast production on YouTube. I've covered my travels, I've covered shows, I've covered movies. I've done a lot on YouTube. And now YouTube has become so political. YouTube has become so saturated. YouTube has become so gimmicky. It's lost its edge. It's lost its realness in a lot of ways. Not all YouTubers upload just to seek to capitalize, but a lot of them do. And I remember a time when YouTube used to be fun. It's not as fun as it used to be. Majority of people know me for my Mona Samone character because while Bad Girls Club was going on, I was the main coverage of Bad Girls Club. The main coverage, the comedic entertainment, the reviewer. I knew all the ladies knew me. 75% of them loved me, 25% of them hated me. It was what it was. But it was a great time period in my life because I was working a regular job, 9 to 5 at Walmart, making over $90K a year and doing my YouTube on the side, having fun. You know, living in New York through my 20s to my early 30s, just living life and enjoying being able to verbalize how I felt about something or create a thought and put it on film via YouTube and still make my money. And that was a time when I was trying to figure out who I was as a person, as a gay black man living in America, as a gay black man on YouTube. What is YouTube? What is this? And then what is my life consisting of? What am I trying to make it be? Am I going to be remotely different or looked at different because I'm openly gay and I'm doing a female impersonated character? You know, people look at Shanae and see the comedian legend Martin. People look at Mona and just see a gay guy. I went through a lot. I've gone through a lot in front of you. My bathroom confessionals, again through my travels, through my reviews and vlogs about relationships or the lack thereof. And fast forward through all of that, through meeting the Scorpion, through meeting your boy Nunu, Damian Crawford, Matrell, Suki, Sizzle videos, Latino Oasis, all the celebrities and socialites, Brandy, oh my God. I've met and created and cultivated actual friendships because of YouTube, okay? Had at a time when I was still learning and growing up, I had people that were younger than me learning and growing up, looking at me and trying to emulate my confidence that I exuded on screen. It was a lot. Life was rewarding then. Discovering alcohol at 28. And getting my car and my license at 28, all lived through on YouTube. I've uploaded way over 4,000 videos at least. And I did YouTube so long ago that my first channel on YouTube was AC Online, not AK Nation TV, it was AC Online. And then that got deleted because I was uploading concerts and stuff before I knew the rules of YouTube, trying to get the views back then. Fast forward, I said 2005, it's 2019 now. Fast forward. I now live in Atlanta. I don't YouTube as often as I used to. I lost the energy to vlog, and I lost the creative space to vlog within, if that makes sense. The last few years, YouTube has only been about pranks and gimmicks and, you know, fight videos and stuff like that. And I'm not a prankster. I'm not trying to fight anybody. And I can't create a funny moment for sake of views, you know, pet videos and stuff. It's not my thing. And so I fizzled out of YouTube. And when I fizzled out of YouTube, because YouTube at one point was a means of me making money, when I lost my 9-to-5, it was a means of me making money. It no longer became a means of me making money because YouTube shifted and changed drastically. And competition got way up there to where all the things that I was doing became obsolete. But then again, not so really, because the new faces and the fresh faces were doing the same thing. Just different personalities, grabbing different audiences in different time periods. It's life. But because I no longer had YouTube to supply my financial, or to make me be financially stable, I had to get another job. And where I was making $90K before, I was no longer making that. I couldn't start at entry-level management. I had to start from the ground level and work my way up. At that particular time, I was almost homeless. I was robbing from Peter to pay Paul in terms of like borrowing from friends, not literally robbing. And it was a rock hard time for me as an adult, not being able to fend for myself and take care of myself because I allowed for myself to get to where I was financially. It was horrible, to say the least. And I was not happy. And this was my Orlando life. If you remember my videos in Orlando, you know my videos were different then. I stopped doing the Mona Samone character when Bad Girls Club ended, because I had cultivated a large following of children or younger audience members that gravitated towards Bad Girls Club, that didn't appreciate or even knew what I had done before Bad Girls Club and just associated me with Mona Samone, and that's what they knew of A Connection TV on YouTube. And so if I never gave them a Mona video, they never watched. It was very difficult because A Connection TV was a melting pot of everything. It wasn't just a niche channel. It wasn't just a channel dedicated to the Bad Girls Club. I did a lot of videos on that, but I had a lot of videos doing other things. And it was very hard to pinpoint my audience and hone in to people that I could hone into. It's very difficult. So when Bad Girls Club stopped, a large portion of my views stopped, a large portion of my subscribers stopped, and I stopped because the money stopped. And I stopped because I was almost homeless and needed to figure out what the fuck I was gonna do. So my Orlando life, I was trying to find love, trying to find happiness, trying to find friends, trying to find an understanding for what I wanted to do next. But then needing to, and understanding that I needed to go back to work. And so I went back to work. It was a troubling time for me. Troubling time for me. Wasn't traveling as much because I couldn't afford to. And I was just trying to live a regular non-socialite, non-YouTuber life. I worked telemarketing for maybe a year. Something like that. My lease was up. I was roommating with McGrady, the best roommate I've ever had. A roommate, the best roommate ever. I was rooming with McGrady. McGrady saved my existence, saved my life in terms of mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Saved my life. Allowed me to be his roommate so I can get out of the living situation that I was in and be more of a man and free thinker and more social, which is what I was thriving and striving for at that particular time. And so, you know, through the time period of me being a roommate with McGrady and me working my telemarketing job, it was more of livelihood for me and less, you know, entertainment. And I enjoyed that time. I had a ball. I was having fun. I was doing me. I had parties like every other week. There was a party at our house. Our house became known as the party house. I was meeting people, going to Ember in Orlando, going to Pulse, you know, having a good time. You know, that last year of Orlando living was beautiful. No responsibilities but to take care of myself and to pay my bills. And I was working a regular job and it was cool. But then I started to realize that it was not that cool, and I didn't like where I was working anymore because they were changing, shifting, and moving in a different direction, and I was not happy about the position that I had acquired after becoming a supervisor, because I normally lead and I like leading, to then becoming a non-supervisor role and having to worry about Medicare and Medicaid and health insurance and old people and blah, 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 and telemarketing. No, not me. I couldn't do it. I told myself that I was going to quit. I knew that I was going to quit. Everybody on my squad was going to quit. But never had I walked off a job until the day that I did. I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I miss entertainment. I need to be on screen. I need to be doing something with my life regarding or revolving around entertainment. I need to get the hell out of Orlando. This is not where I need to be. Culture Club was birthed. Culture Club was birthed in New York, but cultivated in Orlando and became the internet sensation that it is now due to my Orlando people. And so that's one thing that I was doing heavily in Orlando was Culture Club. So I quit my job. My lease was almost up at the apartment that I had with McGrady. And then I told myself, you know, I'm going to move to Atlanta. I have to be in Atlanta. I have to get out of Orlando. I had cultivated some great relationships, but my love life sucked ass, and I was overly emotional and a sensitive broad in Orlando. almost died in Orlando by getting into a car accident and crashing through a brick wall. It was time for me to go. And so I went directly to Atlanta, not for the gay lifestyle, but to be in entertainment in some way, shape, or form. And I told myself that I have to make it happen, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it happen. And so that's what I did. I moved to Atlanta in March of 2017. Ever since then, I haven't punched the clock. I've been doing freelance contract work for videography work. And that was paying the bills, or that has been paying the bills. Then something crazy happened with someone that I was working with in a company that I was working with. I regret working for this company because it was black owned. That's not why I regret working with them. But they were black owned, and I completely believed in the owner and CEO of this company. I looked up to him. I thought he was amazing. You know, I would hear all of these crazy stories about this person, not really believing them because I had cultivated a relationship with him, and he proved to be the opposite of everything that everybody was telling me. I believed in him, I believed in his vision, and I thought he was dope. And not only that, he was my first lead-in to me being in Atlanta and financially being stable. So he was dope in my mind. He was cool as hell in my mind. And then things changed. He listened to someone that at that particular time had proven to be not on my side. Not cool with Wesley, not down with Wesley. Didn't like Wesley for whatever reason. I have no idea. I've never not been liked. Because I've never bothered anybody. I've always minded my motherfucking business. Always stayed to myself. I was Wesley from AK Nation TV. Like, how could you not like me? You know, you may not like my opinion about some of your celeb friends or whatever, but there's no reason for you not to like me. There's no reason for you not to like me at all. But this particular individual did not like me. Clearly did not like me for whatever reason. Long story short, things did not work out with that company because, stereotypically speaking, of ethnic-owned companies, they acted like an ass. They acted an ass. They played me out of a couple grand. And because I couldn't afford a lawyer, they knew that they would not have to worry about paying me because I couldn't afford. Everything that I was going to put into going to court would have been the money plus some that I wanted, that they owed me. I had people wanting to defend me and go hurt them. But I'm not that type of person. Even though I kind of like wanted them to get hurt. But I'm not that type of person. I was very hurt by the CEO. Bump this garbage that did what he did and made it so, because like bump that, you know? Bump that. But the CEO, I was like, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? When you yourself told me that I was better than said person trying to take me out, why would you do this to me? After everything that I've done for you and your company, why would you do this to me? Didn't understand it. And to this day, we'll never understand it, and we'll never get a conversation from him because he's not responded to any of my emails and not picked up the phone. It is what it is. I've moved on. I've not gone through the court systems because, like I said, at that particular time, I couldn't afford it. And I had got legal counsel, and they were just like, it doesn't make any sense for you to go ahead and do it. Just chalk it up to experience, learn, and never put yourself in that situation ever again. Definitely lessons learned with regards to working with people, and I'm not even going to say with regards to working with black people, but with regards to working with people, lesson learned. Okay? If I were to see these people today, there would be nothing for me to say to them. There will be nothing for me to say to them at all. But it's because of the selfishness and the unethical work practices of said individuals. It led me to a realization and an understanding as to why I actually moved to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta to pursue entertainment. And so right before I knew the gotcha was gonna get me with that company, I had started AKNationTV.com. Something was in my head, something was in my brain, something said, hey, listen, this is not gonna last any longer. Something's gonna happen and you need to be prepared for said something to happen. So let's go. Let's do something different. Move in a different direction. Do what it is that you came here to freaking do. And so I created AKNationTV.com. Nobody helped me. Nobody taught me how to set it up. Nobody taught me how to use a camera. Nobody taught me anything. I'm self-taught. No college education. Just a YouTube education. And the love for creativity. But I'm self-taught in every aspect of my entertainment career. Okay? And so I developed AKNationTV.com. AKNationTV.com is an online streaming network that houses original scripted content, web series, short films, cartoon animation, exclusive longer interviews, exclusive longer Culture Club videos, and YouTube videos that you would normally see on AKNation TV exist on AKNationTV.com. Think of it as my Netflix, as my Hulu, as my HBO Max, as my BET Plus, as my Disney Plus. That is AKNation TV. But it is comprised of over 80 actors now. Where we started off with a couple of actors, like 7 actors, 1 show, 2 directors, 1 editor. Now we're at over 80 actors, still 2 directors, 2 editors, 7 writers, over 6 complete shows, multiple short films. It's almost 200 uploads to the site, if I'm correct. Almost 200 uploads to the site. So we've grown. I've gotten an investor to invest in 2019, and 2 projects were submitted to film festivals and selected to be in the film festival. So a lot has changed. Okay? But it's hard. It's hard not working a 9-to-5. It's hard being an entrepreneur in 2019. It's hard having to put on to remain in the good graces of the public. It's very, very hard. There are times when my bank account is at a flat line. Okay, and there are times when I can pay my bills and go shopping if I want to. But because I am an entrepreneur and because this is the lane that I've decided to live in and work in and thrive in, I don't have a day off. You know, I have to keep working and I have to keep striving to maintain a certain level of sustainability so that AKNationTV.com can stay afloat. So I want to take this time to thank every single person that is subscribed to AKNationTV.com right now. I couldn't do it without you. I want to thank the 119,000 subscribers to AKNationTV.com, AKNation TV on YouTube. I'm not sure why you subscribe. There's a plethora of videos for any and everybody to gravitate to on AKNation TV. So that makes it hard for me to figure out why you subscribe. And it also makes me hard to figure out how to get those subscribers to subscribe to AKNationTV.com. It's extremely hard. Extremely hard. And so many people I've inspired and helped over the years. So many people that I've met that are international, that love what I've done. So many people that have grown up watching me and have learned from me and have gathered confidence from me and all of that. My life has been hard, okay? Nothing has been easy. I've been arrested, okay? I've been racially profiled. I've been discriminated against. I've been misjudged, misunderstood. I've lost friendships. I've almost been homeless. Almost died twice. You know, I've been let down by so many people. Life has been hard, okay? And so I've gone through a lot, but now I'm in a space where, although life is still hard, I'm okay with Wesley. I'm okay with who I am as a person. I'm okay with the people I no longer have in my life. I'm okay with the experiences that I've had with people because it got me to where I am today. Okay? I would love for you guys to subscribe to AKNationTV.com. That is my motivation. That is my heart. That is my life. That is my goal. To entertain the masses in a way, and it's just like when you have a subscriber or a supporter, it's just you're entertaining them, and it's all for them. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it like McDonald's, and you know I don't want it to stop, and I want to get to a point where 119,000 subscribers are actually subscribed to AKNationTV.com, and I'm employing multiple people, numerous numbers of people who are striving to be in the entertainment industry as well. Not everybody's going to make it to Netflix. Not everybody's going to make it to Tyler Perry Studios. Not everybody is going to make it to HBO or to Hollywood or to the movies. But there are so many people that could make it to AKNationTV.com. And I need people like you that support the online streaming networks, the Netflix, the Hulus, the Disney Pluses and all of that to support your local community and your local people, the people that you've known, myself, for so long. Support and just show your love and appreciation for someone really trying to, or a group of people, I should say, really trying to make their dreams come true. And be entertained at the same time. Because if you've watched me all this time on YouTube, you know what I can give and you know what I'm going to give. Shout out to everybody that's supporting right now, currently, that are subscribed. You know, there's a lot to receive from my channel. Mature content, adult content in terms of like natural nudity. Great storylines, relative storylines, straight, gay, everything in between. You know, somebody asked me in the beginning of the year, why do you have so many females on your show? Because they're human and they can adopt similar connections despite our differences. Then another person said that was straight. Oh my God, I didn't know you had straight shows on your network. I mean, straight is a part of life, just like gay is a part of life. Just because I'm gay doesn't mean that that's all that I know how to write. Let's be real, okay? All of the shows that you watch currently aren't all written by heterosexual people or homosexual people. They're written by human beings, okay? So yeah, I'm doing this video so that you guys can understand what's been going on with me. And I neglected to mention this. A lot of people have been wondering what happened to Mona Samone, why I took Mona Samone down. And real quick, I took Mona Samone down because I was going through a period here in Atlanta where YouTube wasn't really my thing. It wasn't my thing, it wasn't my financial thing. And in my mind, why continue doing something if no one's going to support it? That's what I thought. And then I was trying to find love in Atlanta. trying to find love in Atlanta, and everybody that I was connecting with did not like Mona Samone, did not like seeing their dude, okay, dressed up as a chick on YouTube, and that messed with me, a hard body. Like that really disrupted my aura. My chakra was confused and bewildered and drowning. And so, because I was not getting the views, because Mona was not getting the reviews and the acknowledgement outside of Bad Girls Club, and because Mona Samone as a character was affecting my livelihood, I decided to delete Mona Samone, and I deleted Mona Samone. Do I regret it? I wish I hadn't done it. Yes, I wish I hadn't done it. I wish I was strong enough to get through. But when you are gay and you are playing a female character, the only thing that the world sees is a drag. The only thing that the world sees is a drag queen or just a gay dude trying to be a chick. They don't see the comedy in it. They don't compare you to Shanae. They don't compare you to Wanda or any of the comedian greats, because they know all right off the bat that you're gay. And that's the only reason why you're doing it, because you're gay. And so yeah, again, to the title, it's hard. Life is hard. Really it is. I've done a couple Mona Samone videos this year. Mona Samone will always be in my heart, will never leave me. I can do Mona Samone in my sleep. But again, it's not getting the reviews. It's not getting the views that it used to. So in my mind, why am I going to go through all this just for 50 views or 100 views? I understand audiences move on and they see different things and they gravitate toward different things, and that's fine. Audiences move on, and so do I, in terms of how I'm going to express myself through entertainment. And thank you again. Mona Samone has a show on AKNationTV.com. It's a comedy show on AKNationTV.com, and it's hilarious. But yeah, thank you again for everybody that have supported me over the years. And if you aren't a supporter of AKNationTV.com, I definitely would challenge you to support. It would be dope if you could. Currently, we're in December of 2019. I don't know what month it is when you're watching this video, but if it is December 2019, you can subscribe to AKNationTV.com right now for only $3.99 for a holiday promo. If you type in Happy Holidays, you can subscribe for $3.99. Outside of that, you'll be able to subscribe to AKNationTV.com for $5.99 for your first 3 months, and then it's $7.99 after that. I need you guys to help me create a better company for people to work for. I need you guys to help me create better entertainment to entertain you. I'm striving to create diverse entertainment that can speak to a multitude of people, a plethora of people. Okay? To everyone that has hurt me in the past, thank you for my present and my future. It is because of you that I am who I am and where I am now. I am currently in a relationship, and that has been a complicating situation because I'm new. I've been new to relationships, and I'm a lot older now. But the one thing that I can say about being in a relationship is that I appreciate the support that he gives me. I appreciate the foundation and the nourishment of feeling safe, feeling like I have someone that has my back. That's a profound feeling to have as a human being. And I believe he actually has my back. But relationships are hard. The name of this video is It's Hard, right? Anyways, I think I've talked long enough. I definitely want you guys to leave comments if you have any comments to leave. And it would be just amazing if you could take a second and subscribe to AKNationTV.com. If 5,000 of you subscribed this month, 10,000 subscribed this month, and unsubscribed next month, that would still put us in a position to do what it is that we need to do for the beginning of the year. There's a lot going into this. I have so much coming to aconnectiontv.com. So many shows, so many, it's just so much happening. And in order for me to continue doing it, because I pay the actors, everybody gets paid. In order for me to continue doing it, I need subscribers to subscribe and support. And I can only be better if we maintain a good level of subscribers. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you got to the end of this video. But yes, it's hard. I'm doing better. But it's hard. Love you guys so much. Deuces.